everyone, I'm Miss Katie from Rockland Public Library, and welcome to Wednesday Read Aloud. Today we are reading Snoozefest. Snoozefest is by Samantha Berger and illustrated by Kristyna Litten. Now, Snoozefest is all about a festival dedicated to getting you sleepy and relaxed. Are there things that you do at home to get yourself sleepy? Maybe you read a book or you listen to some quiet music. Let's see what happens at Snoozefest. In the center of Snoozeville dwells the wee one, the sleepiest sloth, Snuggleford Cuttlebun. Here she is. There's Snuggleford. Now, that sloth can sleep for a month at a go. The few times she rises, she moves in slow-mo. There's only one thing that can disturb her rest. The day has arrived when she goes to Snoozefest. This is the place where the best sleepers go to snore their way through that naptacular show. The bus picks her up right in front of her home and takes Schnuffly Street to the Great Nuzzle Dome. There's the Nuzzle Dome. They punch her snooze ticket, her hand gets a snap. She scopes out the scene for the best place to nap. All the best sleepers in Snoozeville are there, like wildcats and wombats and koala bears, and brown bats and squirrels and giant armadillos, all of them holding their blankets and pillows. There they are, getting ready to nap. It's dreamy to see the stuff everyone brings, their wumfiest, comfiest, coziest things, the bundles of blankets and fluffy feather beds, puffed pillows to pop up their heads. Oh, to prop up their heads. Boing. Blankets with nicknames. Oh, does your blanket have a nickname? I don't think my blankets ever had nicknames. But with blankets with nicknames like Nit Nit and Nighty, Lank Lank and Wooby and Wawa and Bitey, Softy and Snuggly and Lolly and Dee Dee, Pinky and Minky and Gunk Gunk and Gigi. Gunk Gunk's my favorite. Some of the blankets are in mint condition. That means they look brand new. Some of the blankets are in mint condition. Others collectible, rare first edition. Some are so old, they're all tattered and torn. This sloth had hers since the day she was born. While some choose a tent or a tree or a nest, Snuggleford Cuttlebun likes hammocks the best. Inside her fort, she carves out a small nook and stashes her journal and best bedtime book. There she is. Once Snuggleford settles, she strolls through the stands for posters and t-shirts and swag from the bands. She buys milk and honey and takes it to go, crawls back to her spot just in time for the show. Look, there's her new t-shirt. The evening starts off with a PJ parade. I would want to go to a PJ parade. It starts off with a PJ parade, the most stylish sleepwear that's ever been made. The famous designers behind the best dressed give Snoozefest pajamas to all of their guests. There they are. Do you have a favorite? There's some pretty fun PJs in there. Then all the big spotlights dim down in the dome, and everyone turns on their nightlight from home. Snoozillions of lights twinkling bright in the dark. A peaceful, warm feeling comes over the park. The first Snoozefest band slowly climbs up on stage. The fans whoop it up for the chamomile rage. One plucks the harp while the other counts sheep. In the midst of the first song, the crowd's half asleep. The snoozers yawn deeply, yet still clap for more. The second act's also a guaranteed snore. There they are playing their music. A poet named Burroughs recites a haiku and imitates rain with his didgeridoo. Then comes a lineup of classical bands who play until only the flautist still stands. Like they all fell asleep while they were playing. The nocturnal nesters and quiet quartet, tranquil trio and drowsy duet. These are the best bands for deep relaxation, followed by sweet dreams and deep hibernation. Snuggleford Cuttlebun sleeps through it all, tucked in her hammock, rolled up in a ball. Snuggleford Cuttlebun smiles in her lair. She's dreaming of flying, a sloth in midair. At times she will whisper, "Oh, man, that's the best." It's all what she wanted for this year's Snoozefest. This kind of concert is just too tire-rific, dreamy, delicious, and so soporific. Several days later, the Snoozefest is done, and who's still asleep? Look, it's Miss Cuttlebun. She's tired and groggy and loggy and lazy. She's drooly and foggy and dusty and hazy. There she is getting up. By now, even Snuggleford has had quite enough. So she picks up her trash and packs up her stuff. The bus picks her up at the Great Nuzzle Dome and drops her off right in front of her home. Snuggleford Cuttlebuns climbs back in bed. She conks out, exhausted. Oh, a sloth sleepyhead. She puts on her Snoozefest sleep mask souvenir and says, "Thank you, Snoozefest. Oh, I'll see you next year." The end. Great listening, everyone. Now, did you see anything in there that sounded like what you do to get to sleep? Do you like to listen to classical music? Or maybe you listen to your favorite band play? Or maybe you listen to just somebody reading a story? What do you do when you go to bed? This story has been Snoozefest, and thanks for listening. Have a great week, and I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.